What's going on, guys? You're tuned in to another episode of Whiskey Business. My name's Jesse, and if you're new here, welcome, and thanks for stopping by. In today's video, we're going to be decapitating Knob Creek twice barreled rye. So, if you have any Knob Creek, specifically twice barreled rye, why don't you pour a dram, and let's get into some whiskey business. Now, if you do go on to enjoy this video, or just enjoy sipping quality spirits as I do, I'd really appreciate a like and a subscribe. It really helps the channel grow, and it's free. So, without further ado, guys, let's get this thing decapitated. As you can see, I've already made quite a mess of this Knob Creek wax. Now, this is by far one of the most messiest waxes I've ever had on a Knob Creek. I think this is the older stuff. It just crumbles off. It's not like a wet, moist, almost stretchy, pliable wax. This just crackles off, so be sure to not open it over your glass and get all the little specks off before you pour it. I accidentally, not knowing, poured some for this video, and there was all this black wax specks in it. And I had to look at the bottle and I said, is that char? Is that barrel char? No, that's just wax. I had to discard it, guys. It was that or filter it. And honestly, at this point, I was just like, it was a little dram. So, anyways, the initial cork pop had been done, but maybe we'll get a good second pop here or something. So, let's get into this decapitation. Synthetic cork, they're really good pop with a synthetic cork. So this is coming in at 50% ABV or 100 proof. As with most Knob Creeks, that is their standard proof point. And this is their twice barreled rye. I have their standard rye up there. I like it. It was in the 2022 whiskey video, so if you didn't see that, definitely go check that out. It definitely had a standing in the rye section of one of those categories, so go check that out. But this is just their standard Knob Creek rye with a secondary oak finish. We got little limited release copper brass, looks almost like a penny on there if you're Canadian. So that's kind of cool, and the old bottle design, hence why I think this is their old wax that used to crumble everywhere. I've heard lots of people complain about it, but yeah, at the end of the day, for the price I paid for this, totally worth it. Straight off the bat, lots of caramel, more oaking, more spicing than the regular rye, but it's not more warm spice, it's more oak spice. Getting some dried fruits, like dried cherry. A little bit of dried apricot. Some orange oil, maybe. Getting some dill. Overall, lots of caramel. As you'd expect from a Knob Creek. That's why I really like it. It's a very sweet bourbon, and almost always the mouthfeel is just punches way above its proof. So, onto the palate. Cheers. Ooh. Now that spicing definitely helps it to punch above its proof as well. Lots of spicing, lots and lots of rye spicing. You get a nice balanced oak, glazed in caramel, a little bit of burnt sugar in there. There's a butteriness to it. As far as taste goes, the mouthfeel is just mouth coating. syrupy. Definitely brown sugar bridging to like a darker molasses. That dill comes forth into the finish. The finish so far, it's medium to long. You get a nice Kentucky hug, lots of oak spicing in there, not many bitter oak tannins. It's sweet all throughout into the finish. It's like a sweet glazed oak. A little bit of honey in there actually into the finish, but just lots of warm baking spices and that dill. Typical rye. Maybe even a little bit of eucalyptus in there, which I do tend to get on some ryes, like the Bullet Rye. But overall, can't wait to see what this opens up to be. I really like it. Love Knob Creek products, twice barreled rye. I love it. I'm not going to give it a rating because I'm going to save that for the review once it's opened up. But if you guys have tried Knob Creek twice barreled rye, let me know what you guys think of it down below. I'd appreciate any comments or feedback, and I hope everyone is doing well and staying safe. This has been Whiskey Business, guys, and I'm out. Cheers.